But see, what happens is a lot of people get on a 40-40 plan. Let me tell you how that works. Go to college, like probably most of us did. You know, you get out there, you go to school, you get out of school, and you start off at zero. I mean, if you haven't worked today in your job that you're going to do for the rest of your life, if the company will allow you to stay there based on what's happening in this today's market, but you start off at zero. Are you in college? Have you been in college? Yeah. Mine? You went to college, right? Now the real question I have to ask you really didn't start off at zero, did you?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
You were kind of like a minus zero, weren't you? I mean, there are a lot of us that we were in debt. If we made as much money the first year as we were in debt, we'd be way up here on the finance scale. We'd be looking good the first year in the business, you know. But the reality is we're down in this hole, but I'll be nice tonight and say we're just going to start at zero. You start off at zero, what happens? You have a great curve, see? This represents, we'll say, 65. This represents your money. What's going to happen is you're going to power up like that. I mean, when you start at zero, you got nowhere to go but up. And you know, the companies have a tendency, oh man, they'll get you right there and give you, got you going. You did good. We're going to give you a little bit of pay raise. And they give you, a little bit more pay raise. You're rocking. Then all of a sudden you hit this thing right here. Now see, you can't see that glass window, but it's there. Just look up where you're working. And the way you find out where it is, talk to somebody that's doing the job that you really feel you'll be doing. And find out how much they're making. So what happens is, you come powering out of here, you hit that glass ceiling and you ricochet off of it, and then you settle down and you kind of cruise. Maybe you'll jump up a little bit of, maybe there'll be a little window here you can go through and pick a little bit more. But then there will be a huge window right here for you to fall back down into. And what's going to happen is you're going to get to live on a half or a third of what you barely made it on the entire time you worked there. Now, I don't mean to be a person of gloom and doom. I'm just talking about reality. And sometimes what happens is people don't want to hear reality because they're afraid to hear it, number one. You know, I know too many people, including self. I'll speak from personal experience. I was making a very deep six-figure income with a corporation, loved it, was sitting on a wonderful year, was going to be my banner year. I was looking at making $250,000. Except for one thing, I didn't get the last year because they had a new guy coming in. He's going to sit at your desk. What? You're fired. Does that make it simple? Leave. Thank you very much. Be gone. You've got 10 minutes to clear your desk and leave. Oh, I was excited. So see this power, man. I went wham down to here. Because see what made it bad is I had a lifestyle that matched those credit cards and the debt. My lifestyle, I lived good. I looked good. I smelled good. I was broke. And I made more money than most people make in a lifetime per year. Most. And I was broke. But I looked good. Because I was charged. I don't have to pay that. Pay that in a year. So that's a real interesting thought. Now, that's enough of that gloom and doom. We don't want to talk about that anymore. What we're going to talk about is what I like. And that is success. And how do you reach success? You know, reality, there's a couple things of success. I'll be real positive from this point on. What you've got is most of us do this, and this includes people who are self-employed. They go out and spend time. And what they do with their time is they spend X number of hours a week doing a position, a job, a business, whatever it happens to be. They spend that much time a week building for money.